It is that time again, time for Sidekicks. On my right, from Pace Setter, Mike Kamuta, Director of Girls Youth. Thank you so much for being here today. On my far right, Francis Stevens, Assistant Coach at Northview. And apparently I didn't get the memo. I'm wearing pants. So bad on me. Just one quick note for Chris Black, head coach of St. Ursula, off this week. So he is excused. First and foremost, I want to go back first, Mike, with you. About a month ago, we had a big game out at Cat Stadium. The Joe Rignoski Scholarship game. You were a part of that. Pace Setter was a part of that. We haven't talked much about it here in this segment. Maybe just kind of relive that night for you guys.
Yeah, it was a really good it was a really good game to be a part of. It was a very humid night, so it was hard to run. We were playing against a bunch of kids that were really in shape. So, but it was a great turnout. A lot of fans there. It was a good game to be a part of. The game was quick. The ball kept moving, and just a great thing to be a part of. Obviously, I didn't know Joe very well, but he seemed like a great guy from what I've heard, and everybody had great things to say.
Fantastic night. All right, let's shift gears a little bit closer here to what happened in girls soccer, which is kind of in your wheelhouse. Now, Chris is not here to talk about his team, but an up and down week for him. They open up knocking off Anthony Wayne, the first loss that Anthony Wayne had all year, and then they lose to Clay. You know some of those girls over at Ursula. Mike, just your thoughts.
Yeah, it was a tough game. It was a well-fought game. Clay did really well to get the win in the end. I think the tactics to sit deep and kind of absorb pressure, it's always hard to break down a team like that and to get in behind. And St. Ursula kind of struggled to get in behind them. And Clay came away with the win. So it was a tough-fought game, and in the end, probably a rightful result based on the tactics.
Right. And Francis, Clay, we've talked about the Clay girls, but they are definitely one of the teams that will shock you if you don't pay attention.
Well, they gave up 20 goals in their first 5 games, which I was blown away by because they have so much going forward. The thing that's changed when they push Haley Clare up front, and they've gotten goals. I mean, they've had some quality results in the last 2 weeks. What matters now is you're getting the results of 2-0-1 right now going forward. And you want to start playing your best soccer kind of toward around, it's getting close to October, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
So you want to start playing your best soccer.
And moving forward, it's all about Northview and Anthony Wayne coming up this week, a huge one in the NLL.
This game has really kind of been the deciding factor in the league the last few years. Obviously Northview's had 5 straight NLL titles. 3 of them, or 4 of them actually, have been outright. And then last year they shared it with Anthony Wayne. The biggest thing I think right now, from my perspective, is this is a well-oiled Anthony Wayne machine with a lot of seniors playing against a team that has 14 juniors, but a lot of them are newcomers. And you're going on the road, and you got 2 tough games within 48 hours. You got to play at Anthony Wayne, and then you got to turn around and play at St. John's. And we had to beat both those teams to get to the regional final last year. So they're going to be chomping at the bit. But, the biggest thing right now with a lot of this, you got to look at the results. And I think we've been fairly even with each other.
And, Mike, as far as Pace Setter, what do you guys have coming up in the future?
So we are sort of working towards our winter stuff right now. We're gearing up for the winter programs. Right now we have our junior academy running, which is our 3 to 5 year olds. People can still register for that online at our website, pacesettersoccer.com. We also, moving into the winter, we have our academy, which is for 6 to 9 year olds. Anybody who's interested in coming out and getting some good coaching. The link will go live for that in a couple of weeks, I'm sure. And then we're branching out a little bit, and we're starting a new academy in conjunction with Toledo Villa out in Rossford at the Rossford Dome. And that will start in a couple of weeks in the winter. We're going to, again, get the link out in the next couple of weeks, and we're hoping for a good turnout and to work with some of the area's good talent.
Sure. You're going to have to give me a lot of advice on how to coach 3 and 4 year old girls, which I'm doing. I give you so much credit for doing that. And Francis, we give you no credit, but we appreciate you showing up. Once again, it's Francis Stevens, Mike Kamuta of Pace Setter, and this has been another episode of Sidekicks.